Hi, Bridgepoint. I want to thank you so much for allowing me just to take a few moments to share with you who I am and who my wife and I are as a family and our heart and how we feel that we connect with Bridgepoint. My name is Kevin Dobbs. My wife and I have been in student ministry for 10 years. We've been married for 10 years. We have 2 kids. Our son Harrison is turning 6 in October. Our baby girl Vienna will be 1 year old November. So man, we are right in it. So pray for me. I've got like 0 sleep, but you know, we're going on Starbucks and Jesus, right? So we love ministry. We've been a part of ministry in the local church our entire time. We've never spent time anywhere else in ministry other than the local church. We have ministered in churches ranging in sizes from 100 to 2,000 to 500. So we've run the gamut. We understand the challenges and how ministry works and all those things. We served in a diverse area and continue to serve in a diverse area. We've been in the DC area, which is very diverse. Now being in the Delaware area, which is just as diverse. And so we believe in diversity. It's important, and I believe that is who Bridgepoint is, being diverse. And I think that a diverse church reflects the kingdom of God. So we have done a lot of different things in our 10 years as pastors here. We have engaged in counseling. We've engaged in retreats and camps and trips, you know, for youth ministry, raising funds, doing counseling with the students. I have done a variety of things in terms of adult ministry over the years. We've done small groups. I've done funerals. I've done weddings. I've done baptisms. I've done hospital visits. I've done preaching and teaching on a rotation as a team. And so we have done a lot of ministry in the local church. We've been here for a while, but we do sense now that God is transitioning us away from student ministry into adult ministry. You know, it's funny because I was looking over Bridgepoint and who they are, and one of your core values is that growth equals change. And I think that's so right. I think it's so spot on, because the reality is that my wife and I are growing as a couple. I'm growing as a minister of Jesus Christ, and in that growth, I'm experiencing change because my heart is now changing, and it has been for the past 8 months or so. It's been changing away from students more to adult ministry. My heart is to see adult ministry rise to the next level. My heart is to create healthy teams. My heart is to train people up who are leaders and potential leaders and release them into ministry. My heart is to create a welcoming atmosphere where people who are lost, people who are unchurched, can come and can experience the love of Jesus Christ. I believe that fits right in where you guys are at Bridgepoint. You believe in community, and my wife and I agree with that so much and believe that that's so essential. We have hosted small groups in our home over the years. As a matter of fact, we started doing dinner groups, the very first church we served at, and that was awesome because that connected us with people that we still do life with after 8 years. So fantastic. It's just who we are. We believe in going and in giving. That's part of Bridgepoint. Bridgepoint believes in giving, and you know, as a matter of fact, we get to give. The honor that we have in giving, I believe that's so spot on. As I was just going over that in your core values, my wife and I give to missions. My wife and I give to a local church in terms of tithing. My wife and I go on missions trips. My wife had an opportunity to go to Haiti a few years ago, and I just led a trip. As a matter of fact, it was my 4th trip that I just led just a few months ago with the youth ministry, and actually it's a reason why my hair is kind of short. I was bald. We did a challenge to raise $1,000, and if we raised $1,000, I would shave my head. And so I think the kids were more about wanting to see me bald than they were about raising the money. But it was a win-win, right? So my hair is just now going back. But man, we are committed to missions. We're committed to outreach. We're committed to growing. We're committed to giving. We're committed to community. We are committed to understanding that invest in people, right? That's one of your things. And so we believe in diving into ministry and helping people dive into ministry as well too. I'm reminded of the book of Acts, where the apostles were saying, man, it is not good for us to be involved in waiting tables. Man, we need to pick for ourselves men who are full of the Spirit, who can oversee this. And so the reality is that when you hand off ministry to people, you're free to do, you know, what God has placed you there to do, but you're also doing Ephesians, right? You're equipping the saints for the work of the ministry, and you're releasing them out. And so, man, that's who that's who we are. That's who we're about, is seeing people dive in to ministry and seeing people step into their God-given purpose. And so, well, I just feel like that's some of the ways that we connect with Bridgepoint, and why you should consider us. We're a young family. We're attracted to young families. We are at a great season of our life, and we're looking to be somewhere for 10 to 15 years at least. We want to buy a church. We want to get our kids in good schools. And so we are just at a great season, a prime season for a campus pastor position, not only in terms of our leadership, but also as our family. When you get us, you're going to have us for a long time. So we're praying for Bridgepoint, and thanks so much for this opportunity. Have a great day.